Stadium. Another season of EA Sports college football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Illinois Fighting Illini and the Arizona Wildcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Illinois head coach told me before the game he is very concerned about this crowd. It is a tough place to play, and with this home crowd, he knows that this is going to be one of their biggest challenges so far of the season. Can they get an upset on the road with this crowd noise, with this environment? He says his team has to stay locked in and focused to make it happen on the road today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Illinois' kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. On the move, it's Craig. Can't get him to the ground. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
This is a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Sends it back in motion. They'll try the run. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Lets it fly. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Trying to take it back.
You know, after watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
From the gun, the ground game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll go right back to the run. Finding some room. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Handoff from the gun. Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. All right, right, guys, let's chat about Illinois. The good news about starting the season outside the top 25, not a lot of lofty expectations. You can sneak up on a few teams, but sooner or later, you're going to want to get that attention and get into those rankings.
A lot more, but it's not impossible. In recent years, you saw it with Indiana coming out of absolutely nowhere. You saw it back in the day with USF. You've seen it with Rutgers. Like, in the past, you can do it. You can put it together, gain some momentum, but it starts with this game right here.
TCU reached the national championship game a few years back, and no one expected much of them that season either, so you never know. What's important is what people believe inside your own locker room. This team thinks they can do some really special things this year, and they get a chance to start strong here in week 1.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Here comes the noise as this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on 3rd down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
And it looked like for a second, man, he was going to take that all the way. He was going to score, broke some tackles, made the play, down inside the 5. He finally gets wrapped up. Now this offense set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Quarterback running on the draw. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw, it's Boyd. Past the line of scrimmage. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois! Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. The Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. Have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. Runs through a tackle. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at the 12.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. He'll run it again. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15.
And what a great job by the defense here. 1st down, 2nd down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both. And that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations. And now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to...
Intercepted, a first half receiver can swing momentum. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Illini!
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ross. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Looking for a crease to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Shoved out of bounds right at the 35-yard line in the running game, getting the job done. You count up those explosive plays in the game, and you put a little extra star by the big runs.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the second level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The run inside. It's Craig. Breaks the tackle. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, he tried to do all he could. He broke one tackle, but my goodness, guys were hitting him left and right in the backfield.
This is a staple for any good defensive coordinator. They want their guys to swarm to the football, to gang tackle. If one guy misses, another one's there.
No doubt. And the staple for the offensive coordinator or the offensive line coach is block those guys. Don't watch them tackle our guys.
And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So the Fighting Illini offense comes out ready to go to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So first down here as they go back to work. They'll give it to him again. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
To throw, it's Hauser. Firing to the right, complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And man, this is not the plan that they drew up defensively. Like trying to get stops, trying to get them off the field. They finally get them to a third down situation, and they still can't execute. It's a slow start for this defense. They better find some answers because they've already dug themselves a hole.
Wide receiver comes in motion. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And they're not on the same page there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, running back gets to give. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. And you saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Great job by the back on the option.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
And he makes the extra point. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Finds his man. It's Gallagher. Knocked off his feet.
Well, the play fake on the RPO bought the receiver some time to work himself open on the route. That was a man-to-man coverage on the defense. Nice job by the receiver putting his foot in the ground and separating.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Fires to the middle. Finds a man on the right. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Craig. Still on, snags it, and there's running room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arizona. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Coming out with it, it's Valentine. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with the lone back. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Dropping back, it's Hauser. Catch in the middle, it's Platt. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. Got a little grass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Hey, you could see this defense. They are back on their heels right now. This offense very much in a groove, in a rhythm. They've got to find something to disrupt this. Right now, they're doing what they want, when they want, how they want. This defense got to answer the bell.
To the ground. He's got it again. Breaks into the open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. He's got 93 yards on the ground, a very productive first half here in the season opener. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front. They won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play. And they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Hauser. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing on some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Here comes the field goal unit. And this will be a bit of a challenge, a 46-yard attempt from the right hash. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to take off. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Wildcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to pass. Complete. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. Now the Illini calling a timeout their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Wildcats will have to send out the punt team. He can get this one up in the wind. It ought to carry for a while. He'll field the punt and look for room. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Handoff to the lone back. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Illinois uses its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. To the air, it's Hauser. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's got great speed. Can they catch him? He's loose. Open field. Time has run out of the half, and he can sprint to the locker room where the orange slices will be a little bit sweeter. A punt return for a touchdown to end the half.
You're down. You need a play. What a nice job on the big punt return to give a spark. You can hear this home crowd going bananas. They needed a big shot in the arm, and they got it with the punt return.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Thanks so much, fellas. Here inside our EA Sports studios, welcome into the Week 0 College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Alabama taking on the number 11 team, the LSU Tigers. And it's the Crimson Tide with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Hauser. It's complete to the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing him the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Illinois putting together a really nice drive. Running inside, it's Valentine. Here's a little room there. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. No, it's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they went into half. They were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
Wildcats come out and set and ready to go. The defense set them up with a turnover, and now to try to cash it in. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Craig. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Fafita. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Gallagher. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Nice 1st down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll try to pop the draw. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to fall back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
And how about stubbornness being rewarded for this offense? Like, they give it to him, and sometimes that will deter people when you hand it to him and he doesn't get a good gain. But, nah, stick right to it. Give him the ball again. Nice job getting the play. Nice job by this offense staying stubborn with the running game.
They'll run it. Might have a chance. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
And, man, that's just something you don't want to see a lot of as a defense, man. You don't want that running back getting to the second level where your defensive backs now have to make plays. Those guys are paid to cover. And, yes, they are paid to cover wide receivers, to make sure that they don't get open, not to make tackles consistently. So the defensive line, the linebackers, got to do a better job stopping this run.
He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it's no good, and they miss an opportunity to tie.
Arizona 20. Number 19, set to kick off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Valentine. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. The give out of the gun. The ball is out behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Oh, and it's a hit. That will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10 as we are getting this season underway in the opening week. To the air, it's Hauser. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
Makes the grab. It's Perry. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. Turning it on. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Illinois picked up the first down. Now here they come again. He goes right back to the air. Stepping to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Illinois! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the coverage team able to make the tackle. opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to the ground with the running back. Fights off a defender. At the 40, there he goes. All by himself down the middle. The tag. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats. The Wildcats are right back on top. Nothing but a vapor trail left behind that guy, and the defense straight to the burn unit.
And man, that does not feel good. As a defense, you're trying to limit the big plays, keep that guy in front of you. That guy says, wait a minute, I'm way too fast for that. We're going to just need to work on those angles. That's for dang sure.
Back to throw, it's Fafita. And that is incomplete.
What a big play by this defense. You give up the touchdown. You don't get discouraged. You bow up. Tight coverage on the two-point conversion. And now, more importantly, you still have the lead late in this football game.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive tightened this one up, and we'll see what these guys can do coming down the stretch. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll have a first down here, a Week 0 game that is living up to all the hype and anticipation. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. They've got him. Great pressure by this defense. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Trying play action. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Here comes the noise. Is this crowd doing everything they can to help the defense bear down on third down? Finds the big tight end. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Tries to get it on the ground. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers. And he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation. And he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
The run inside. It's Craig. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Wildcats have pushed it inside the 20. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down.
And this is why coaches get paid the big bucks, right? These are the decisions you have to make as a coach. Do I want to go for it? Continue to maybe run some clock. I'd love to kick a field goal when it's at 1, right? A 1 on the clock and walk out with a dub. Big decision here because you might have to go play some defense and get a stop if you kick the field goal now.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Arizona. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Well, I love the play call late in the 4th quarter now. You're just trying to get athletes in space. They throw it to him just short of the end zone, and he does the rest. And because of it, his team now has the lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 16-yard run for the score. He'll bring it back looking for help. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Things going as the offense comes out onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Wants to throw. It's Hauser. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Nice job in coverage on that 3rd and short. Defensively taking all the throws and options away for the quarterback, and now we're setting up 4th down.
It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I love the location of that throw. 4th down on the slant. He puts it out in front of his target so that when he catches it, he can advance and get north to pick up more yards.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Platt. There he goes. Touchdown Illini. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. The Illini right back in the lead.
And at this stage of the game in the fourth quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
He's looking to throw. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Head coach wanted to be aggressive. You could have just kicked an extra point and tied it. Instead, you went for the lead. You come up short. Now, you put a lot of pressure on your defense to get the ball back.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll go to the counter. Makes it past the marker. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Might as well give it to him again. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Wildcats signal for a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He might want another play. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. He's got him. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
These 2-minute situations are what every quarterback dreams of, right? It doesn't matter what's...
For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You could tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. The defense really did its job, David, and now the offense can put a little breathing room in this one.
Yeah, breathing room would be great, but it's nice to know that you can depend on your defense. Coming up with a big stop, Jesse. I still got the lead. I'm still in a good spot.
And, David, you'd love to be able to pay off that defensive effort by closing this thing out, putting a beautiful drive together here when it matters most.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They want that clock to run. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. That timeout taken by the Wildcats is their final one. Now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. We'll see what the D does, but this crowd bearing down and getting loud on 3rd down. The give to the left side. They're going to mark him down, and where that spot is looks as if it's going to be just a hair short of the first down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. And he got it! Still a one-score game, and they've got a little breathing room.
Well, you're always going to wonder what would have, could have, should have happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Fafita. Here's a throw downfield late. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
And guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Powers through the defender. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody.
it.